All right, guys, what's up? Gotta get ready for Moab, doing a little service. Me and Josh. We threw, get it out, threw a little, these skid plates are kind of horrible, so we threw a filter, we threw a funnel in there, and now we're pulling the bolt, and hopefully we'll catch all the oil and not make a big freaking mess. But it's a little tight. Gonna grease everything, clean the filter, drain and fill the diffs. It's about at 1,000 miles. And that's when you need to do your first kind of like break-in service on the Can-Am's, about 1,000 miles. So gonna get this thing ready for a fun weekend. Pretty stoked to go. Probably gonna throw on my trailing arm guards here. In a few minutes, we'll do a video on that. So get it all cleaned up. No, not coming out.
It's just
slow.
Not in a very easy spot. There we go. All right.
Yeah, it's weird. The hole does not line up, so if you don't have a filter or a funnel in there, it's just gonna go everywhere. There you go. Boom. So yeah, get a funnel. So then it doesn't go all over the freaking place. That actually worked pretty good.
Yeah.
I guess I do have a lift. I know that's not fair, but I don't know. I got it, so I'm gonna use it. But there you go. Let's see. So yeah, we're gonna grease all these Zerks, get a new filter in there, we'll be good to go. All right, I'll come back to you guys. Oh yeah, let's see. Yeah, so you guys can see there's the little funnel, there's your drain plug, and we're not even making a mess, which is nice. I believe filter is right here. So 3 bolts, drop the filter in, we'll be good. All right, guys, so oil filter is just right up here on the right side. There's 3 bolts, 3 8 mils. Then it should pop out. It's just a cartridge type filter. So just right there on the top. You can see the oil cooler to the left. Oil filter's right here. There's a cap, 3 bolts. Get that filter out. All right, throw this new one in and be right back. Yeah. New filter's in. Is there like a special way it goes on, or is it just the same?
No, looks like it's the same all the way.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how it goes on. It's just a 3-bolt setup. They say to drain and fill the diffs. Here's the drain. Oh, the drain's right there. So there's actually a hole for the diff drain. It is right there. So we'll probably work on that here in a sec. make sure when you're back here doing your oil changes and stuff, just look for any zerks that need to be greased. Get some grease in them. Good time to check your belt. I know my belt's pretty much new. We'll clean the air filter here in a sec. Then we'll move to the front diff and greasing the front suspension. I doubt it's even that dirty having that separator, but not too bad. We're just gonna blow it out. We'll throw it back in. But these Donaldson style filter setups work freaking awesome on the Can-Ams. Freaking awesome. It's not even dirty. Those dang particle separators, man, they freaking work. S&B pre-filter. I've done a lot of miles on this air filter, and that S&B pre-filter just keeps all the dirt out of the filter area. It's pretty sweet. All right, guys. So the oil fill is a little tricky. We've got a flexible funnel, and I would highly recommend, I'll link one for you guys, but I would highly recommend buying that. It is tough to get to the oil fill. So you need to, I'm gonna link some funnels and a few tools to kind of make this easier. It's not too bad if you have the right stuff. If you don't have the right stuff, I can see it being kind of a nightmare. It's just really tight in there. So you guys can see. Yeah, it's tough. Like, it's clear back in there. So you're gonna want a flexible funnel to get it in there. But yeah, I'll link all the stuff to try to help you guys out. But I think with the right tools, it's probably not that bad. So, all right, gonna do the diffs next. Okay, so we got the oil filled up. Now we're going to the diff. It took 3.7 quarts. So I'll link the oil. I use the Can-Am oil, 3.7 quarts if you're doing the filter and the whole deal. Now we're moving to the rear diff / transmission. This takes 42 ounces. It's the same in an XRS too. So 42 ounces of fluid for the rear diff. And I got the Can-Am stuff. So for the rear diff, you want 75, let's see, wait a minute. Sorry, for the rear diff, you want 75/140. And same with the front diff, 75/140. On the older 17, actually it's the same on the 17, sorry. Rear diff, 75/140, it's 42 ounces. On the front diff, on a 17, the Viscalock, you want to use, it's 14 ounces of 75/90. So just remember that. And then on the Smart Lock, it's 11.8 ounces of the 75/140. So sorry, hopefully that wasn't confusing, but there you go. It's that center hole. It's a 17 millimeter socket. Does it have a magnet on it? Is there anything on it?
You wipe some of it out.
Yeah, there's a little bit in there. So yeah, it has a magnet. Clean it up and put it back in. Okay, guys, we're gonna get ready to fill and I'll come back. All right, guys. So oil fill. Oil drains here in the back. is that center hole. It's cut out in the skid plate. Oil fill is right there. And it does have a dipstick. It takes 42 ounces of the 75 W140. This is what it's easy to get out. It's a 17 millimeter, super easy to get out. You'll probably want like a hose. I'll try to link some hose too, just like a little piece of rubber hose to push the fluid in the tranny in the rear diff. So there you go. We're gonna throw our drain plug back in and get it filled up, and we'll be set for the rear of the car. Then we got to move to the front. Okay, we're using the same, we cleaned up the same funnel we used for the oil, so that'll be cool. So I'll just link the one funnel. You can use it for both. So these are 32 ounce bottles, so we got one bottle and then another 10 ounces we got to throw in here. So not too bad at the lift. Not too bad at the lift, but it wouldn't be that bad either. Again, just having the right tools, but it is kind of nice to have it where you're not freaking crouching over the whole time. Good, ready for another bottle? $75, 140. So does it have ounces on it?
Yeah.
Okay, here you go.
Coming out 32.
Yeah, so you're just doing 10 ounces of this bad boy. Down at like the 70 or whatever.
Oh, it's like perfect.
Perfect. Okay. All right. We'll check it with the old dip stick and we'll be good. Here. Got it. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, just check it. Check it on the dipstick and make sure you're good, but should be 42 ounces. Be ready to rip in Moab. Okay, so front diff is a number 5 Allen, and it goes right there in that guy. So front diff, 11.8 ounces of the same stuff that you put in the back on the XRC. On the 17 XRS, it is different front fluid. It is the 90 weight, the 75/90. But on the XRC, it's the 75/140, 11.8 ounces.
Dirty.
Yeah, definitely ready for a change. She's gonna be running like a champ though. All right, cool. I'll come back when we're filling it. Okay, so your fill for the front is right down there. It's in blue. Usually it has a sticker on it, I think. And we used a 5/16 Allen to get it out. And I will link it too. Coming?
Yeah.
There you go. All right, cool. Get this set up to fill. Okay, so 11.8 ounces in this guy. little more.
Down to 300.
Yeah, it's down to the 300. That's about it. So yeah, 5/16 Allen. I'll link a good Allen set. Just gotta do our grease our Zerks, and we're gonna be dialed, ready to rip. Boom. Just a weird angle, huh? It's hard to get that bugger started. Probably just have to do it without the...
Hard to reach in there though.
Yeah, that's gonna be a little tricky. Getting it out, it wasn't a big deal at the angle, but getting it in. Just getting it started. All right, to get that drain plug back in, we just use this by itself. It's just really tight. It's really tight in there just to get it started. And then you can throw your extension on and tighten it up. But there you go. Just got to finish up greasing all the Zerks. And I think she's ready for Moab. The XRC, the rock crawler, finally ready for Moab. It's going to be sweet. So I'll be back in 1 sec to do the Zerks, and then we'll be done. Just finishing up with this 1,000-mile service. Last thing we got to do is just grease all the Zerks. Just get yourself a little cheap grease gun. Oh, yeah, it's good. Perfect. Get them all greased. I think there's only the 2 in the back. I'm not positive, but those are ones we're going to get. This thing ready for Moab. Boom. There's a few in the front, definitely. Once, all your suspension arms. It's nice they have the Zerk fitting. Did it go on? That one go on all the way? Yeah. Okay. Down low, the low ones. Just kind of wipe off the excess grease. You got the one in the back. So yeah, that's basically it. Just grease all those Zerks. Looks like just on the inside of all the suspension arms. Keep them all greased. So You got 8 in the front, 2 in the back. I don't think I'm missing any other ones, but just fill them until they start squirting out. All right, guys, cool. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick little, what's that? Where at? Oh. Oh yeah, on the sway bar link. So sway bars and arms. Gotta grease. Yeah. Okay, guys, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll try to link all the parts and supplies to make this easier, but really wasn't too bad doing the service yourself. Save yourself a little bit of money and take care of your awesome XRC or XRS. But I'm stoked. It's going to be a fun weekend at Moab, and appreciate you guys. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.